got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, temperance, faith, and meekness too. She brew royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit. She brew royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, temperance, faith, and meekness too. She brew royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit. Tea Time with She Brew Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy Tea Time with She Brew Royalty.
Shalom, shalom, sisters, shalom, shalom. Welcome back. Come on in, She Brews, with your beautiful royal selves. Come on in. Please come on in. And as you come in, do me a favor, hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let other sisters know that we are live and we are back. We are back. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like button, share, subscribe, call someone up and tell them that we are live. So let's see who is here already. Look at y'all just showing up on time. I am so proud of you all. Sister Chin Island vibes. That's right, girl. My Benjamin sister. Shalom. So grateful you said to make the live stream. It's so good to have you. It's so good to have you. The water, sis. The water. All praises to the Most High. You said you loved the episode. So informative. All praises to the Most High for all you do. The water, sis. All praises to the Most High is correct. Yes. We give all praise, honor, and glory to him, right? And Sister Ahab Karat is here. She said, so grateful to be here. The water, I am so grateful to have you all here. Oh, the water sis, Chin Island vibes. The water. All praises to the Most High. It's so good to see you all. It's so good to be back. It is so good to be back. All praises to the Most High. Yeah, that 1 week that we were apart was a long week. It was a long week, but we had to do what we had to do. We had that celebration last Shabbat. Oh my goodness, to welcome summer. We are smack dab in summer. I know here in Texas we are. I'm hearing some other stuff about Northern California, about it still being chilly up there. But here, where I'm at, we are smack dab in the middle of, in the beginning, let me put it that way, of summer. We are right there. It is toasty. So let us get this royal tea party started. And before going any further, Yes, let us give a big shout out, a huge praise to the Almighty. I am that I am, AHAYAH ASHAR AHAYAH, the God of the Hebrews and the Shebrews, in the name of His Son YASHAYA HaMashiach, whom the world calls Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, Rawach Qadash. So yes, let's just give Him a big shout out for bringing us back together another Sunday, another first day of the week. And not only is it Sunday, the first day of the week, we're in a new month and we are in a new season, right? Hence the topic for tonight. So I am your hostess, Qala Yakachaa, and I humbly thank you for joining me on this broadcast today. It's so good to have you all here. It's so good to be here. Such a blessing to be here. So welcome back. Talk to me. How was your week? How was your week? I pray that everyone's week was productive. It's always good to have productive weeks. Yes, it is. Some may say busy, but busy does not always equate to being productive. Sometimes you can be really busy and then you wonder, well, what was I doing up that entire time with all my busyness? But when you are productive, you have something to show for it, right? So it makes the busyness not seem so tedious or so bad when you actually can look back and say, wow, I did all of that. Yes, I was busy, but I was also productive. How was your Shabbat? How was your Shabbat? I pray that you had a peaceful and restful Shabbat. And not only that, but like I said, last Shabbat, we had a celebration for, it was a summer feast. Yes, going into a new month, into a new season, and just thanking the Most High for where He's taking us. So just happy about that. So happy Sunday, happy June, happy summer. Yes, we're now new week, new month, new season, and of course a new day. A new day. So before moving forward, let's just get the disclaimers out of the way. And let me start by saying Tea Time with Hebrew Royalty is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. We get it. That's okay. But if you happen upon this channel and you realize that you don't agree with our beliefs, our lifestyle, it's okay. Just keep searching YouTube, and I am sure that you will find your perfect cup of tea and your perfect flavor. And you know what? You owe that to yourself. I'm sure that if you keep searching, you will find whatever it is that you're searching for. What I do ask is that you not leave any insults, any derogatory statements in the comment box, because that would be distasteful, right? So we really appreciate it, and we thank you in advance. Also, although I am a licensed physician assistant and certified functional nutrition informed professional, and I will be touching on topics of health and wellness in my broadcasts, such as tonight, we will not be utilizing this platform to diagnose or treat anyone's illnesses. If you are experiencing any medical problems whatsoever, please consult your healthcare practitioner. And the views that you will hear on this channel are those of myself or my guest, and not those of any particular church or organization. Sister Adana, Shalom, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the party. You are right on time. Yes, right on time. So sisters, now that we've got the disclaimers out of the way, let's talk about HebrewRoyalty.com, because talk about being busy and being productive. These past couple of weeks have been super busy for me as usual, and very, very productive. And you know, I always like to share with you on Sundays the progress that I'm making, all praises to the Most High, with ShebrewRoyalty.com. So I'm going to pull the site up and show you what's new on ShebrewRoyalty.com. Let's do that. Let me get the website up on the screen here for you. So let's start here on the home page. Welcome to Shebrew Royalty. So, for those of you that have not seen the website previously, this is ShebrewRoyalty.com, and this is where you sisters can shop. It's a one-stop shop, right? And after tonight, you will see why I say it's a one-stop shop for us sisters, right? For inner healing and vitality and outer beauty and radiance. So I'm just going to go to the middle column right here where it says Shebrew Royalty LLC is a holistic one-stop shop dedicated to women's health, wellness, and beauty. Our mission is to enrich the life of women by offering handcrafted products that nurture both inner vitality and outer radiance, all inspired by the royal Hebrew Israelite way of life. And you will see that we have taken that step even a little bit further. And when we go over to the next column to the right, where it says Shebrew Royal Teas, it's a luxurious range of temple treasures: bath soaks, body scrubs, lip balms, body butters, hair oils, and check this out, outerwear. Outerwear, keep that in mind. Curated to enhance outer radiance and beauty. So that being said, I am going to jump over here. Before going into where I am navigating to, I'm going to make a quick stop over here at the reviews section. So we have another review. So we've had one here from Dahlia Floria Williams, and then Diane Woods, and I'm just going to read them. So Dahlia says, I have finally found the body butter that suits my sensitive skin. I have tried many moisturizers and other body butters, which have made my eczema worse. Royal body butter has a pleasant smell. The texture is what you would expect from body butter, thick and buttery. I love the way it melts into my skin without leaving a greasy residue. My skin feels soft and hydrated after each use. And for Dahlia, because of her very sensitive skin, I made a blend for her. I actually made the body butter for her and eliminated any of the essential oils. She didn't want essential oils, so it was just the base body butter. And she just raves about how great it was for her skin, and that her eczema actually did not flare up. So that was so wonderful to hear, because she was concerned, I was concerned, and it turns out that she found something here at Shebrew Royalty that works for her sensitive skin. All praises to the Most High. So the next review is from Diane Woods, and she said, I recently purchased the Royal Radiance Body Butter, and I'm completely satisfied with how moisturized my skin looks and feels. I finally found a body butter that actually works. Thank you. I will be back. Oh my gosh, I love hearing these reviews and these testimonials, because this is exactly what my aim was when I started creating these products. I wanted these products to really, well, they're all organic. And, we are having to be very, very conscious about what we're putting in our bodies and on our bodies. So I really wanted to create a line of products that was not only luxurious in the way that they smell, but very, very non-toxic, first of all, and healthy, to really nourish us from the inside and the outside. Which leads me to the next review here. And this one is from Carla Levon. And the title is Delicious Sorrel. And she said, the sorrel tea is so delicious, and you can taste all the deep notes in it. Yes, the sorrel has so many spices, so many delicious spices in here. You can just taste, you can just taste every single one, but they blend so well together. It came beautifully bagged with clear and concise instructions. Yes, because this is a tea bag with all of the ingredients that you need in order to make this tea or this drink at home. I will definitely be ordering more. 5 stars for sure. The water, Sister Carla. 5 stars for sure. I just placed an order for the hair oil and can't wait to see and experience, I am sure, phenomenal results. And you will, sis. I promise. But your hair is already, oh my gosh, your hair is already so healthy and so long and so lush. Your hair is just beautiful, Sister Carla. So I really want to know, when you try this oil, what kind of difference it's made, just because your hair is already in such great condition. The ingredients alone already have my scalp tingling in anticipation. So those are the 3 reviews that I have. Sisters, if you please send in your reviews. We really want to know how we're doing. I really need to know how we're doing with the products that you're buying, that you're using. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get your feedback. So now let's navigate over to this is the newest edition within the last few days. I've been working on it. And so I'm finally here. I'm going to show you right here where it says Shebrew Royal Tees Apparel. This is a new arm, I must say, to Shebrew royalty. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to take us actually into another website. Here we go. Here we go. And you know what? I am going to put this link in the chat box for you all. Give me just a second, because I know you have the Shebrew royalty .com link, but I am telling you something. Let's see here. Okay, so it didn't come up. It hasn't come up on the screen. So let me present. Hold on just a second. This new screen. Give me, hold on. Let me back out of this screen and bring the other screen on. Let me bring the other website in. All right. So there are two ways that you can get to this site: through the link that I just posted in the chat box, or when you go to shebrewroyalty.com, you go to that tab that says Hebrew Royalties Apparel, and that will take you into the apparel site. So here we are. Look at the Hebrew Royalty Lioness. All right. So this is taking us into our apparel store. So these at the top right here, these are backpacks. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. So this one is the first one is the Hebrew Lioness backpack with gold letters. So if you click on this, you will see it has gold letters. And the letters are on the bottom. It says Hebrew Royalty, 1 Peter 2:9, because yes, you know who we are. And it says right here, chosen, royal, holy, and peculiar. That's us. So, oh my gosh. Yes, I am so excited about this. So we'll go back here. So these, we have the gold, the one with the gold letters, we have the black letters, and the purple letters, as you can see from the side right there. And then we have the Hebrew Lioness tote. And this, here we have the Hebrew Lioness long sleeve midi dress. Look at that. And on the back, there you go, Hebrew Royalty. Oh my gosh. I am so thrilled. I can't wait to get my own. I have to place my order really soon. So here's a Hebrew Lioness long sleeve midi dress, front and back. All right. Let's go back. Let me see what y'all are saying so far. Let me, because I can't see the chat from where I am. Hey, Sister Healthier. Good to see you. Welcome. Sister Hopkarad says, I'm going for the hair oil next. Yes. Sister Chin Island Vibe says, gosh, I will be shopping on this site. This is what I am looking for. All praises to the Most High. Yes. Sister Hopkarad says, sis, I believe you found the ingredients to the fountain of youth. After I used my face scrub, we need to talk about that. We haven't talked about the face scrub yet. She said, after I used my face scrub, my face felt like a baby's bottom. I will not be looking anymore. I'm absolutely in love. All praises to the Most High, sis. Because just the body butter alone, your face was glowing. It was absolutely glowing. Sister Princess Shalom, sis, good to see you. Good to see you. Thawada, Sister Chin Island Vibes. Yes, the water. All praises to the Most High. Sister Althea says, I can't wait to receive my order for my t-shirt and coffee mug. Yes, you placed your order last night. Yes. I can't wait for you to receive it also. So I'm going to go back to the site here. We're going to just kind of peruse real quick. I don't want to stay too long on here. I want you all to go back and definitely shop. And look at the slides. Look at the slides. This is the Hebrew Lioness slide. So I am going to go over here to the catalog so you can see the different collections that we have. So of course we have to have the Hebrew Royalty collection. So we have the t-shirts with Hebrew Royalty, our Hebrew Royalty logo. There we go. And on the sleeve, it has the Hebrew Royalty logo on the sleeve as well. And different colors. We've got the blue, the gray, the white. Look at those. Yes. So that's the Hebrew Royalty t-shirts. Let's go back to the other that's in the collection. We have the slides with the black letters. We have the sweatshirt. We have the slides with the gold letters. We're just going to look at everything here. Let's view all. So that's the Hebrew Royalty collection. There's more, but my screen is just not, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to reduce the size of my screen here. What's this one? Let's see what's, oh my gosh, yes, we can't forget the high top. Hebrew Royalty high tops. Who doesn't want a pair of those? Who doesn't want to rock a pair of Hebrew Royalty high tops? Look at that. All right. So we have the ones in the black lettering, and then we have the ones in the gold lettering as well. And then we have the athletic shoes and Hebrew Royalty. We have the one with the white sole, the black sole. Aren't those nice? Don't those just look sleek? And don't they look royal? That looks like something that Hebrew Royalty should be wearing, right? Oh my gosh. So let's go back. I'm telling you, there's so much on here. So that's the Hebrew Royalty collection. Now let's look at the Chosen collection. We have the backpacks. And you all know that we are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, holy nation, and a peculiar people, right? That's who we are. And so we've got to rock that too. And so we have the black lettering, we have the gold lettering, and then we have black and gold letters. Actually, this is the gold, and then we have the black and gold right here in the middle. And then we have the dress that tells, once again, this is the Chosen long sleeve midi dress. And unfortunately, right now, the dress only comes in white, but we're going to see what we can do about that. And there's got to be more on the other side. The Chosen, what's over here? That's the dress with gold letters, not the black letters. And then our Temple Treasures collection. Right now, we only have 3 products in the Temple Treasures collection. We have the sweatshirt, and what it says here is my temple is a treasure. Isn't that cool? Look at the different colors. My temple is a treasure. So we have the sweatshirt on the back. This is the back that says Hebrew royalty. We have the temple treasures t-shirt and the dress in multiple colors. And then we have the tea time collection, and this is where our mugs are at. So we have the purple mug, the chosen mug in purple. We have the chosen mug in gold. And then, of course, we have the tea time with Hebrew royalty, black glossy mug. And that's the queen, Hebrew queen, sipping her tea. And, of course, the Hebrew lioness. Hebrew lioness. Look at her. Isn't she regal? And the Hebrew royalty logo mugs. So sisters, this is, like I said, your one-stop shop. We've been talking about all of the skincare products, but now, you know, we have the clothing line as well. So here is the natural branches. And for those of you that have been following me for a while or have known me for a while, you know that I also have a collection called the Natural Branches, which comes from Romans 11. And so right now I have the Gad shirt, the Natural Branches Hebrew Gadite organic mid to light t-shirt. I have other designs basically with the tribes that I will eventually get on here under the Natural Branches collection. So this is from Romans 11. Look at Gad. Yes. So, sisters, that's what we've got thus far. Please head over to HebrewRoyalty.myshopify.com and start shopping, and just keep checking back, because it's like every day I'm adding more and more stuff. I'm adding more products, because this is what I do. This is what have been keeping me busy and productive. So what do y'all think? Let's see. What do y'all think? Sister Chin Island Vibe says, I love those high tops. So do I, sis. So do I. Very royal looking indeed. The water, sis. The water. So yeah, that's those are both of the sites. And so head on over and please share. And this week, y'all need to pray for me, because this week I am really going to dedicate some time in getting my Instagram up and going, because I realize that it is a necessity in order to really promote this business. And so I'm going to step out of the comfort zone a little bit and really jump into now the social media, which is not going to be social. It's going to be business media for me. I don't have time to socialize on those platforms. I really don't. But I do have time to do business on the platforms. So it's going to be my business media page, not social, if that makes sense. right? Sister Habkarat said, very exciting. The water, sis, the water. The water. Thank you. So yes, I'm excited. I am really excited. So sisters, let's move on. What is your cup of tea tonight? What is your cup of tea tonight? I know that you're sipping on something delicious, healthy, and hydrating, right? You all know how much I love creating and making new drinks. I love creativity. And so, and you can see from my products, you can see from my website, because my website, all praises to the Most High, I designed both of those myself. And I just love being creative, and that also spills over into my drinks. And so tonight's drink was actually my drink tonight. I'm not having tea. I'm actually having a lemonade that was inspired by Sister Diane. Sister Diane, as my soul prospers, she's not, I don't see her on here yet this evening, but she said, sis, I need you to make me a watermelon kiwi lemonade, because I make all these different flavors of lemonade. And I said, I've never tried that one before. So, okay, let's see how this turns out. And oh my goodness. So here is my watermelon kiwi lemonade. And I am telling you something. That's all I got to say. No more words necessary. This stuff, it's so, oh my gosh, it's so refreshing, because you have the lemons, and then of course the watermelon, which is so, what can I say, melony, and kiwi. And it's delicious, it's healthy, it's hydrating. So I want us to watch this video. This video by Dr. Bobby Price. And this video is 8 surprising benefits of eating watermelon for health. But tonight I'm drinking my watermelon. So we're going to learn about eating and drinking watermelon for health from Dr. Bobby Price. Sister Chin says, it's chilly here in LA, so I made my superfood dark hot chocolate with maca, cinnamon, turmeric, ghee, honey, and a dash of black pepper with cashew milk. Girl, you better stop. My goodness gracious. That is a powerhouse right there of goodness. That's a powerhouse of goodness right there. Your body is like, yes. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good, sis. And yes, I was told earlier that Northern California, it's chilly there as well. And we're in June. What are y'all doing over there in California? What is going on? Yeah. So, well, it's warm here. So I needed the watermelon. I needed the the lemonade, the kiwi, and all of that. So let's watch this video and learn about the 8 surprising benefits of eating watermelon for health and drinking watermelon for health. What? That looks blurry. Let's see.
So let's get into what are the major benefits of eating watermelon. Number 1, watermelon is 92% water content. 92% water. Why is that important? Because our bodies are roughly 70% water, okay? And we're constantly eating dehydrating foods. When you eat foods that don't contain water, your body literally has to go through a process of hydrating those foods so they can even be digested, okay? Let me give you an example. If you put something in your stomach, all right, let's just take the best example would be like, like steak or like even dried fruit. The difference between a grape and an actual raisin is the removal of the hydration. So when the raisin goes into your body has to rehydrate it to make it soft again, to be able to break it down. Okay. So hugely important. We know we should be eating a lot of our water. Okay. That's how we should get a lot of our water content. And guess what? Watermelon is 92% water, okay? 92% water is low in calories, only 46 calories per cup. 46 calories per cup. And guess what? It's low in calories, but it's nutritionally dense. It's loaded with vitamin A, vitamin C, antioxidants, and so much more. Okay, so that's one of the huge benefits of watermelon. You're going to get a low calorie food with a whole bunch of hydration and a whole bunch of nutrients. Okay, number 2, lycopene. I just mentioned this one before because with the lycopene, now you have, the difference between that one and the yellow watermelon is the lack of lycopene. Okay, now I'm going to school you on why I always go with the red variety. Okay, so with the lycopene, red watermelon, this right here has 40% more lycopene because most of the time when we think about tomatoes, we're thinking about tomatoes in the sense of lycopene. Okay, we know that it's heart healthy, but this watermelon has 40% higher content of lycopene than a tomato. Okay, so again, that's really important. It's actually anti-inflammatory, a potent anti-inflammatory. It's hydrating to the body. And for those who have fathers or yourself out there who have had prostate issues, it lowers your PSA. It helps reduce the inflammation with people who have prostatitis. It even helps with people with prostate cancer. Okay, too. So it's really that lycopene is very, very essential for that reason as well, too. It increases HDL and decreases LDL. LDL is the unhealthy cholesterol that clogs our arteries and blood vessels that ultimately lead to us having a heart attack in our heart or a stroke in our brain. Okay, and guess what? Lycopene increases HDL, the healthy cholesterol that helps to remove the unhealthy cholesterol, LDL, to make that blood vessel now open up, okay, and not be blocked. Okay, so huge for that reason as well. It's also really protective in terms of heart disease. It's a preventative for cancer as well, too. It protects our DNA, and it's also neuroprotective, so it's good for the brain as well, too. Okay, so hugely important. We know that lycopene just by itself, and the watermelon has 40% more lycopene than an actual tomato. And typically when you go in and you ask a nutritionist or even a doctor, they're going to tell you to have tomatoes. And I'm like, why would I do that when I can eat this and it has 40% more? Okay, and that's pretty good. So it's loaded with lycopene. It's also really good for muscle recovery and relief as well, too. And the reason why is because of a compound called citrulline, L-citrulline, which I'm going to talk about more in a second. And L-citrulline is an amino acid. When I tell you how important that is in just a second, you'll understand why it helps with muscle recovery and relief as well, too. So this is like the perfect after workout snack. Okay, it's going to hydrate your body. It's going to help replace a lot of the minerals and electrolytes you've lost through working out and sweating. And it's also going to help with recovery and muscle release and soreness. Okay, so it's the perfect, post-workout snack. Okay, and you're not going to feel full or anything like that. All right. The other thing that is really good for as well, too, is the skin. It is really good for the skin, predominantly because it's loaded with vitamin C, which increases collagen. Okay, collagen makes the skin more elastic, okay, makes you look younger. It's also loaded with vitamin A to help repair skin as well, too. Okay, so when you have that dry, flaky skin, loads of vitamin A is going to help with that as well, too. And then vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 helps with breakouts. Okay, so if you have problems with breakouts as well, too, that vitamin B6 is going to be there to help as well, too. So it's great for the skin as well. Number 5, I just mentioned it before, is the L-citrulline that I was mentioning. Now, here's why L-citrulline is so, powerful. Okay. It's a non-essential amino acid. Okay. So it's an essential it's a non-essential in the sense that, we make it, but we also can get it from our diet. All right. But the other thing is it boosts heart health. And how does it boost heart health? It widens the blood vessels. And how does it do this? By boosting nitric oxide. Okay. And how does it do that? It boosts nitric oxide because nitric oxide is a vasodilator. It means it opens up the blood vessels. Okay. So when your blood vessels get constricted, they go from here to here. That's going to do a couple of things. It's going to put more pressure on your heart. Okay. Because now your heart is having to pump against a higher pressure, which means that secondarily is going to increase the pressure in your body, which means that it's increasing your blood pressure. Okay. And so when you are consuming L-citrulline, which is in the watermelon, guess what? You're going to increase nitric oxide, which is going to cause those blood vessels to relax and dilate, get wider, which means that it's going to bring that pressure down, which is hugely important. Now, here's another thing that's really important. This is why I'm always saying, liver, kidney health is so important. The kidneys are really key when it comes to this. And the reason why is because the kidneys convert L-citrulline into L-arginine. And that is what is used to create the nitric oxide. So if you don't have healthy kidneys, this is why I'm saying overall healthy lifestyle detoxing is so important. Okay, so you got to have healthy kidney function to be able to convert that L-citrulline into the L-arginine. Okay, which again is going to lower blood pressure, is good for the heart health, and so much more. And also, this is what I was saying about earlier. This same mechanism is what is in drugs that are used to treat erectile dysfunction. All right, so this is why watermelon is touted as a aphrodisiac. Okay, increases libido, which is really increasing the blood flow into the penis. Okay, and where you get that from? Now, here's what is important. You get the L-citrulline. It's not in here, all the good stuff that you're usually eating. It's in what you're throwing away, this white part, the rind of it. So what you need to do is next time when you eat all the watermelon, or when you're making a smoothie, get some of this good stuff, some of the meat of the watermelon, where all that lycopene is, but you also want to incorporate some of the white part. Okay, some of this white part that you see there, which contains the vast majority of the L-citrulline. Okay, put that in the blender, put that in your smoothie, and now you're getting heart health. Now you're getting bedroom health as well too. And the other thing is you're getting the nitric oxide, which is going to open up the flow to your body so that blood flows everywhere much better. Okay, so L-citrulline is one of those big factors when it comes to watermelon as well. And then the seeds are rich in magnesium, which is hugely important because I've said before in previous videos, magnesium is the chill pill in the body. It tells the body to relax. It tells the blood vessels to relax, which is also going to help with blood pressure as well too, decreasing blood pressure as well too. So that's hugely important for that reason. It's also loaded with folate, and folate helps to decrease depression.
All right. Awesome. So who's ready for some watermelon? Who is ready? Sister Didi, good to see you. Sister Paula, all praises. Yes, good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who's ready for some watermelon? Like I said, I've got the kiwi, watermelon, lemonade. I am telling you, it is just delicious. Who doesn't love watermelon? Who doesn't love watermelon? So, sisters, that's a tip. That's one thing that's going to keep you very hydrated this summer. And be sure to get the watermelons with the seeds, because I don't understand a seedless fruit. I can't get with that. I do not understand that. The Most High didn't create these things seedless. He created them with seeds so they can reproduce. Right? Sisters, again, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Sister Ada says, very interesting. Yes, it is. We are about to get started. So as of right now, I am not promoting on social media, but that is going to change. I promise you, that is going to change sometime this week. Sometime in this week, Most High willing, we are going to have an Instagram presence. So, but in the meantime, and even after we come, we get on Instagram, please do me a favor and support this channel by sharing it, inviting other sisters to join us. You invite your family, your friends, your co-workers to join us, and definitely on social media. Share the link on social media. Sis, I miss you too. I miss you too, Sister Paula. We have to catch up. Sister Chin says, love watermelon and kiwi too. Imagine those two together with some lemon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's something. It is so good. I think this is going to be my go-to summer drink. This is going to be my go-to summer drink for sure. So, sisters, yes, how was the summer feast? I know we did here. Here in out the part of Texas where we're at, we had such an amazing summer feast. So, but it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Let's talk about our last show, which was 2 weeks ago. Sisters, work your retirement. What are your thoughts? Are you making any plans to work your retirement? If so, what plans have you come up with? What plans have you come up with? I'm definitely working my retirement. I am telling you, I'm working my retirement. I told you all that I've got the timeshare now that, when I get ready to do my travels, wherever I go, I want to stay in a nice place. I want to stay someplace nice. And the timeshare just allows me to do that. And the businesses, I'm just, I don't even know. I'm kind of tongue-tied right now because I did not really plan to retire early. I talked about that last time. But now that I'm here, I'm enjoying my retirement. And so, but we all know that retirement funds aren't like work funds. So we have to become very creative while we're retired, unless of course you have, you were blessed to have a really great nest egg that you can just sit back and chill and relax and do nothing. But even if that was the case with me, I would still be doing something. I would still be doing what I'm doing right now. But yeah. So, I hope that you all enjoyed that show. We had so many tips on how to prepare for retirement, and for those of us who have already retired, how to maximize our retirement. So, sisters, without further ado, it's showtime, and not at the Apollo. For those that are just joining us, shalom and welcome back to Tea Time with Hebrew Royalty, where we sip wisdom and wellness one cup at a time. I'm Qala Yakachaa, your hostess and guide on this sacred self-care journey. Today we're diving into a simple yet powerful subject that can truly transform how you feel this summer: hydration. And thanks to Sister Jeanette, our last show that we had, I asked for suggestions for topics because I was planning on going into the summer wellness series, which is where we're at right now. This is the first show in our summer wellness series. And Sister Jeanette recommended that we talk about water. We talk about hydration. And I thought that was definitely a good way to kick off the summer wellness series. So here we are with hydration. So tonight's topic, hydration, nourishing the skin and body this summer. So we're going to explore the many benefits of water, why hydration is especially vital during the hot months, how to nourish your body inside and out through drinking water and hydrating your skin topically. So grab your favorite herbal tea or infused water or watermelon drink and let's get flowing. So we've all heard the advice, drink more water, but let's talk about why this matters. Water is actually the essence of life. Our bodies are about 70%. You heard Dr. I think his name is Bobby, was it Price? I think his last name is Price. He mentioned about our bodies being about 70% water, and that's true. So every cell, every tissue, and every organ relies on water. We can't live without it. So here are just a few incredible ways that water supports us. So let's talk about the benefits of water. Number one, it's an energy boost. Even mild dehydration can make you feel tired and sluggish. Staying hydrated keeps energy flowing. Skin radiance. Water helps to maintain skin elasticity and glow. Dehydration often shows first in the skin. One way that we check to see if someone is hydrated before doing any blood work or anything like that in the medical arena is pulling the skin up and then releasing it. The longer it stays for your skin to go back to normal, if it tense, which is if it stays like this, you know that you're dehydrated. So that's a quick, simple step to figure out, am I dehydrated? Your skin should just spring back really easily and quickly. So if it stays tented for a while, please start drinking more water because you're dehydrated. So that's just a quick step, a quick test to see if you're getting dehydrated. Detoxification. Water supports kidney function and helps to flush out toxins naturally. Joint health. Hydration cushions and lubricates the joints, keeping us limber and comfortable. Digestion and metabolism. Water aids digestion and keeps things moving. If you're not drinking enough water, it's no wonder if you say, oh my goodness, I'm constipated. You have to drink water to keep things moving, to aid in the hydration, in the digestion process. It also helps with temperature regulation. It helps to cool us down and maintain a safe body temperature, which brings us to the next point. Let's just go ahead and dive deeper into why water is essential for your body, right? Like we said earlier, temperature regulation. If we're not drinking enough water, then we start having to deal with, especially in hot climates like we're having right now, heat exhaustion, heat strokes, right? So it's so important that we drink our water. But I want to go into an article here from the Mayo Clinic. It's Mayo Clinic healthysystem.org, and it elaborates more on why we need water. So I am actually going to Sister Paula said, is it just me? They can't hear you. I don't think anyone else has mentioned that they can't hear me. Let me see. Okay, you can hear me now. All right. Very good. So I am going to bring up this article. I'm actually going to post the article in the link for the article in the chat box so you can follow along rather than putting it up on the screen. And I'm just going to read it on my end over here. So here's the link to the article that I am going to bring up right now. It's from the Mayo Clinic, and it is about why we need water. Water, essential for your body. So let's talk about this. And once again, this is Mayo Clinic Health System. It says here, drinking water does more than just quench your thirst. It's essential to keeping your body functioning properly and feeling healthy. Nearly all of your body's major systems depend on water to function and survive, with water making up about, here it says 60%, but I've always heard 70%. So anywhere between 60 and 70% of your body weight. It's no surprise what staying hydrated can do for you. So here are a few examples, it says here, of the ways water works in your body. Number one, it regulates body temperature, as we just talked about, moistens tissue in the eyes, nose, and mouth, protects body organs and tissues, carries nutrients and oxygen to cells, lubricates joints, lessen burden on the kidney and liver by flushing out waste products, dissolves minerals and nutrients to make them accessible to your body. So I'm gonna just talk about that for a minute. If you're not hydrated, these minerals and nutrients are not being dissolved, right? And so how many of you have heard of kidney stones? How many of you have experienced a kidney stone? And many times people that experience kidney stones, usually it's because of diet, poor diet, or improper hydration, right? So it is so important that you are flushing your kidneys, drinking enough water to dissolve these minerals and nutrients, which tend to build up if you're not properly hydrated. And these minerals, such as calcium, can build up and cause kidney stones. So how much do you need? How much water do you need? Every day you lose 8 to 12 cups of water through breathing, perspiring, and urine and bowel movements. In general, men need at least 12 cups of fluid daily, while women require a minimum of 9 cups. Factors that increase your fluid needs include exercise, hot weather, high altitude, a high fiber diet, and increased losses from caffeine and alcohol intake. So yes, caffeine and alcohol are very dehydrating. So if you're a big coffee drinker, you need to cut back on the caffeine, drink more water. And a lot of people drink, they say they drink the coffee because it gives them the energy. But if you switch from drinking caffeine to more water, you will realize that you actually have more energy with drinking water than you do with caffeine. Because for one thing, the caffeine high doesn't last very long for most people, right? It doesn't last very long. That's why people have multiple cups of coffee a day, because you go up and down, you crash and burn after so long. So I would recommend cutting back on the caffeine, drinking more water, and you will see that your energy level actually improves. So that's why it's important to replenish your body's water supply with beverages and food that contain water. While you should meet most of your fluid needs by drinking water, beverages such as soups, milk, 100% fruit juice, and decaffeinated teas are an option. Fruit and vegetables also contain a fair amount of water. Since it's hard to track the amount of water you get from food, it's best to try at least 8 cups of fluid daily. And when we say fluids, once again, that coffee, I wouldn't even count that, because that's dehydrating, it's not hydrating. So what are some ways to stay hydrated? Developing healthy water habits isn't a heavy lift. By practicing some of these tips, they'll soon become a natural part of your day. Number 1, start the morning off by drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up, even before coffee. Carry a water bottle wherever you go. Set goals for yourself. Cut out sugary beverages to avoid empty calories. By consuming the minimum recommendation of water, you're helping your body function better and improving your overall health. It says here, for more information about ways to consume more water and find out if you're getting enough for your body's needs, talk to your healthcare professional. Don't like plain water? If you like the tingle of carbonated soda, try club soda, seltzer, or sparkling water with a splash of fruit juice. I'm not big on seltzers. I'm not big on club sodas, any of that. I just love plain old water. Just plain water. Don't give me the bubbles. Don't give me the seltzers and the sodas and all of that. I just want water. And if you're looking for a little flavor in your water, try adding a slice of lemon or lime, or making fruit-infused water. And here's a recipe for a fruit-infused water. This one is a strawberry basil infused water, and I love strawberries and basil together, or raspberries and basil. I just love that combination. So it says 1 pint sliced strawberries, 10 fresh basil leaves, torn, 1 sliced lemon, and 2 quarts of water. Combine strawberries, basil, and lemon in a 64-ounce pitcher. Pour water over the top and chill for at least 3 hours. This refreshing flavored water can be stored in the refrigerator for up to 2 days. All right, so that is water essential for your body from the Mayo Clinic Health System. What do you all think about that, sisters? Have you all been, do you make infused water? Do you like those seltzers and those carbonated waters? Or do you just love just plain old water? What's your preference? Talk to me. Y'all are so silent out there. Y'all are just quiet. So let's talk about summer, hydration in the summer. Summer is a sacred, vibrant time, but also a season when our bodies lose more water through sweat. And here's why extra hydration is crucial during the warmer months. Higher temperatures lead to more sweat. More sweat leads to more water loss. Sister Adana says, Plain water for me. Yes, sis. And Sister Habkarad said the same thing, just plain water. I never understood the seltzer thing. And the carbonated water. I tried that years ago, and I tasted it and I thought, why? What's the purpose of this? It doesn't taste good, at least to me it doesn't. So for people who are drinking that because they don't like the taste of water, that's definitely an acquired taste, that carbonated stuff. Sister Chin Island Vibe says plain water at room temperature, can't do ice or cold water. Yes, I prefer the room temperature myself. I can do like a little bit chilled water, but not that. I don't need the ice and all of that in it to release gas. Is that why you think that they drink that water, Sister Adonai? Because to me, I think it gives you gas. I think that the carbonation creates the gas. Yeah, I don't know. I know people do like 7-Up when they have gas issues to help them to burp more, but because it makes you belch, exactly. But yeah, I think it creates more bubbles in your gut and make you have to belch more. That's just my thought. So yes, higher temperatures mean more, you sweat more, and when you sweat more, that means you lose more water. Also, increased activity outdoors can speed up dehydration. For those of us that go to tabernacles, we know what that is like, right? Because we do a lot outdoors when we go to tabernacles. So that's a time where we really, really, really have to stay hydrated, because out here it gets so hot. Sister Paula says, I've been drinking a lot of lemon water with a little honey in it and been really enjoying it because I don't drink enough water, but that way I drink plenty. There you are. There you go. And like we said, put some fruit in there. Put some fruit. Maybe now getting some watermelon and dropping some cubes of watermelon in that water. If you like the taste of watermelon. Plus you get all of the nutrients from the watermelon in that water, electrolytes and everything. So that's a great way to get not just your water, but it tastes good and it's super healthy. So traveling, being in the sun, and even air-conditioned spaces can dry us out. So that's why hydration is so crucial during the warmer months, because of the high temperatures causing more sweat and more water loss. When we're more active outdoors, that speeds up dehydration, and also being in the sun and even air-conditioned spaces can dry us out. So what are some of the signs that we will see if we're dehydrated? We talked about the tenting of the skin, that's a sign. But even before that, you may start having headaches. You may feel just drained, fatigued, dry mouth, or dry skin. The skin, this is the largest organ of our body. And this organ, whenever there's anything, majority of times when things are disrupted, when, our organs are not functioning, a lot of times this is going to show on our skin, whether it's through rashes, eczema, boils, dryness, itching. Our skin reacts. Our skin is so sensitive when our body, our organs are out of whack. Our skin tells the story. So if you notice that your skin is really dry, your mouth is really dry, then know this, that you're dealing with dehydration. Dizziness is another sign, and most definitely dark colored urine, especially if you're urinating, just dribbles or, just a small amount and it's really dark. It's time to really up your water intake. And not just your water, get those electrolytes in. Sister Chin says, I love that, says add in melon to the water. Cucumber, yes. Oh my gosh, cucumber water, isn't that delicious? Yeah, they call it the spa water. Cucumber and lemons. Cucumber and lemons in water, just delicious, so refreshing. Yes, the water for that, sis. So don't wait until you're parched. Stay ahead of the game. Yes, drop some lemon cubes. I bought one of those huge seeded watermelons. And so now I like 3/4 of it, it's already chopped up. And so now I have my lemonade right now, but this is almost gone. And yeah, my goal is, now that I've cut them up in cubes, to just drop a couple in my water throughout the day. And I'm getting all of those nutrients from the watermelon and staying hydrated. So that's an idea. So now let's talk about how to stay hydrated effectively. We've already been, delving into that. We can stay hydrated through what we drink. Pure water is the gold standard. Aim for at least half your body weight in ounces of water daily. More if you're active or if you're in the sun, especially if you're out there working in the sun. Wow. Please stay hydrated. If you have family members, husband, children, young ones that are outside playing, please make sure that they are staying hydrated. Herbal teas, these count toward hydration too, especially, like we said, the decaffeinated herbal teas. Cooling options such as peppermint tea, hibiscus tea, or even Hebrew royalty's femininity tea are great choices, right? So it's okay to have herbal teas. And even with your herbal teas, doesn't mean that you have to drink them hot. You can have your herbal teas chilled as well, or room temperature. And then there's the infused water, which we've been talking about. Adding cucumber, adding mint, citrus, or berries, or melons to your water for flavor and extra nutrients. And let's not forget coconut water. Coconut water. I really like the pressed coconut water because it's kind of chunky and it has some of the coconut flesh, the meat, pressed into it. And I really like that, the coconut water. So that's also a natural source of electrolytes for hot days. And you can make, I'm gonna try this, the coconut water with the kiwi and the watermelon instead of just plain water. That's another trick right there that we can try, the coconut water with melons, or like I said, the watermelon, the kiwi, and the lemons. That's going to be delicious. That is really going to be delicious. So that's a natural source of electrolytes for hot days. And let's not forget through what we eat. We can also stay hydrated through what we eat. I don't know about you, but in the summertime, I tend to just gravitate to a lot of salads. I love salads, and I love piling it up with all of the good stuff in there. I like strawberries in there. I like orange slices, or yes, orange slices, and they're apple slices on in my salad. So when you make your salad, add some water-rich options like watermelon, cucumbers, strawberries, oranges, and lettuce. Lots of lettuce to support your hydration beautifully. Yes. So lots of salad because it's light, it's refreshing, it doesn't require you to stand behind a hot stove. So I tend to do a lot of salads in the summertime. And I don't know about you all, but quinoa is my thing. I so love quinoa. And I'll cook my quinoa, and you all know I do the turmeric, garlic quinoa with loads of veggies and all of that in there. And I pile that on top of my salad. Oh my goodness. Now that's a salad. That's a salad. So you get so many nutrients in there from the quinoa. And then you have all of the other hydrating additions, like we talked about, the melons and all of that good stuff. All right. So those are some quick tips. But let's dive deeper into this topic. Here's another article by mayoclinic.org, how to stay hydrated over the summer. How to stay hydrated over the summer. I'm going to share another article with you. This is from Mayo Clinic as well. Because we want to have a safe summer. We really want to enjoy our summer and do it safely, so we're not dealing with any heat-related incidents. So now is the time for us to talk about it, so we can, it can stay fresh in our minds, and we can now start preparing how we're going to go through this summer. Because it's already really warm here. So let's do this this summer thing in a fun and safe way. How to stay hydrated over the summer. It says staying hydrated during the warm summer months is an important part of enjoying the season. Whether your plans include more walks or bicycle rides, we don't have to give up a lot of the things that we enjoy doing. We just have to know how to do them in a smart and safe way. Soaking up the sun or taking that long-awaited vacation. Make sure you drink enough water to stay hydrated. This is necessary as it will keep your body and mind functioning at its best. So how do you know if you're drinking enough water? Let's tap into the facts and explore some of the best tips to keep you hydrated all summer long. So why our body needs water? We talked about that earlier, but we're going to just touch on it again. Water is crucial to overall health. Every cell, tissue, and organ in the human body relies on it to function properly, according to the Mayo Clinic. Water makes up about, now it's saying 50 to 70%, but I'm going to stick with 70% of body weight. So how can losing just a fraction of water negatively affect your body and mind? It's all about dehydration. When your body doesn't have enough water to perform normal function, water is crucial to your health because it regulates the body temperature, flushes waste from the body, supports a healthy immune system, lubricates and cushions joints, promotes healthy digestion, and improves memory, alertness, mood, and sleep quality. So how much water should you drink? For the average healthy adult, the general recommendation for water intake is 8 8-ounce glasses of water per day. That's 64 ounces a day. Everyone's needs vary. However, depending on their activity level and even the climate in which you live. So how much water do you actually need to drink in order to stay hydrated? So it says here are some general guidelines according to the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine. For men, about 13 cups of total beverages, including water, 100 ounces. For women, about 9 cups of total beverages, including water, 74 ounces. Other water-based beverages such as tea, milk, and coffee contribute to the total beverage recommendation. And yes, they add coffee in there, but we know that the coffee is very dehydrating as well. So plain water is best and calorie-free, so aim for most of your 9 to 13 cups to be water. Here are some factors that may increase your requirements to consider. Activity level, we talked about that. The general rule is if you break a sweat, be sure to replace what you lost. The key is to drink water before, during, and after your workout. Climate, if you live in a hot and humid climate, you're most likely to sweat more, which will cause you to dehydrate more quickly than others in cooler places. And were you aware that being in a higher altitude, like in the mountains, can cause you to dehydrate? That goes for flying on an airplane too. Be sure to keep plenty of water on hand wherever you may be. Overall health. While it is important to stay hydrated every day, it becomes more critical when you're sick. Fevers, vomiting, and diarrhea can cause severe dehydration, as do bladder infections and urinary tract infections, UTIs. Increasing your fluid intake is an important part of a successful recovery. So here are some tips for optimum hydration. Now you know how much water you need to drink for optimum hydration, but how do you hit the mark without falling short? Here are some quick tips to ensure you're getting your ounces in, to make sure you're getting your ounces in. Drink about 8 ounces of water upon waking and before bedtime. Did you know your body loves water while you sleep? I know mine does because I keep a tumbler by my bedside and I wake up in the middle of the night and I just drink water and I go back to sleep. That's just my thing. I keep water by my bedside. Throughout the day, drink water to maintain a healthy balance. Don't wait until you are thirsty to start guzzling down your ounces. Were you aware that by the time you start to feel thirsty, you could have lost 2 or 3 cups of your total body water composition? Wow. Coffee and tea provides a significant amount of hydration. Opt for sugar-free and skip the cream. Infuse water with slices of fruits, vegetables, or herbs for a refreshing and tasty boost. Use a favorite water bottle. This is a fun way to show off your personality and enjoy every sip. Don't substitute alcohol for water. It is a diuretic that will cause you to become dehydrated, and no, the ice doesn't count. Yes, coffee is most definitely a diuretic as well. Fun facts, approximately 20% of your fluid intake comes from food, with the remaining 80% from beverages. This is great news for those who love their fruits and veggies. Check out these foods that are delicious as well as hydrating. So there's cucumber, there's celery, tomatoes, watermelons, strawberries, grapefruit, peppers, cauliflower, spinach, radishes, and broccoli. Did you know those are very hydrating? So we're going to talk about the signs of dehydration, and they go more in depth in this article. Even with the best intentions and efforts, dehydration can occur, especially while you're having fun in the summer sun. Here are some important signs to look for. Thirst, flushed skin, headaches, fatigue, increased body temperature, weakness, dizziness, faster breathing and pulse rate. Yes, dry mouth, irritability, constipation, nausea, vomiting, and dark urine. So what do you do if you're experiencing dehydration? If you or someone you're with is experiencing signs of dehydration, the first thing to reach for is, you guessed it, a glass or two of water. Yes, water is the best when it comes to hydration. If your body is depleted of nutrients and electrolytes, however, you may want to try these other options that will have you replenished and hydrated in no time. So there's electrolyte infused water, Pedialyte, Gatorade, coconut water, watermelon. As its name implies, it contains 92% water, exactly what our Dr. Friend said earlier. Tips for staying cool. When it comes to proper hydration, regulating a healthy body temperature goes hand in hand with drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Here are some great tips to help you stay cool and look cool this summer. Wear a wide-brimmed hat, opt for light-colored clothing, wear loose-fitting, here we go, loose-fitting, light-colored, and breathable fabric. Mist yourself with a spray bottle when you feel overheated. And it says here, the Mayo Clinic diet makes it easy to eat healthy and stay hydrated. And so it goes into the Mayo Clinic diet. But I dropped the link to this article in the comment box there. So if you want to download that article and get more information about the Mayo Clinic diet, it's there for you. So let's talk about how can we hydrate the skin topically, because we just talked about the skin being the largest organ of the body. And it's also not only the largest organ, but it is the first line of defense. The first line of defense. The skin just protects everything beneath it, everything inside of it, right? So in summer, sun, salt, and chlorine can leave skin parched. So here's how to keep it supple. So if you're going swimming in swimming pools, remember that chlorine. It's going to really dry your skin out, right? So how do you keep your skin supple and glowing in the summer? Hydrating mist. Use a botanical facial mist or body spray throughout the day. And I have a rose water spray that I use. I just spray it all over me in the summertime, especially. So yes, and I know Trader Joe sells one, but they're out there, those rose water spray bottles, and they smell good and they're very hydrating for your skin. Moisturize after showering. Lock in moisture with a nourishing body butter or oil. And I wonder where you can get some nourishing body butter. Right here. ShebrewRoyalty.com, right? Try one of our super moisturizing body butters for a luxurious treat. Yes, your skin is really going to love you for it. Yes, I'm telling you, those body butters are just absolutely amazing. And then we also want to exfoliate gently. Sister Ahabkara just mentioned about doing her facial scrub and how her skin just feels like a baby's bottom. I'm so serious. I love that face scrub, but don't forget also not just the face, but the body scrubs, right? Because your skin, you need to get rid of all those dead cells, right? On the top layer. But you want to do it gently. So removing the dead cells allows better absorption of the hydration products. So even exfoliating maybe once a week or once every other week, depending on your skin. You know what your skin is like. If you have really, really dry skin, you want to exfoliate with a gentle body or face scrub. And now you're able to really layer on those the body butters. So we have our Melanin Majesty facial scrub, which I just love that. And that has the manuka honey in it, the turmeric. It's got so much good stuff in there. And then the melanated sugar and spice body scrub. Those are wonderful options. Sister Habkarad says, Khan, I'll have to get the body scrub also. Yes, sis. The melanated sugar and spice body scrub, just delicious. And then we have the salt of the earth body scrub as well. That's all I have to say. And then there's aloe vera, which is a natural humectant, which means that it helps to retain moisture. And it's a skin soother, and it's perfect for after sun exposure. Don't forget the aloe vera. And, you know, if you have the actual aloe vera plant, and that's what you need to get on that skin. But if you don't, there are organic products out there, the aloe vera products, but that really helps to soothe the skin. And you also want to avoid harsh products. Opt for gentle, organic skincare that supports your skin barrier. And that's what I'm saying. This is your one-stop shop. Shebrew Royalty is your one-stop shop, because that's exactly what we have, or organic skincare products that really supports and nourishes your skin. So here's the last article that we're going to delve into, because we want to talk about hydrating the skin topically. This article is by healthline.com, and it is how to hydrate the skin inside and out. So we've been talking about hydration, but let's talk specifically about hydrating our skin, not just on the outside, but inside and out. And this one is healthline.com. Give me just a second. How to hydrate skin from the inside out. And this is a 3-day guide. And once again, I'm going to drop this link in the comment box here for you. There you go. Sister Althea said, yep, the body butter and the lip balm. Let's not forget the lip balm. Thank you for that reminder, sis. Thank you for that reminder, because we need to protect our lips as well. Our lips do not have sweat glands. They don't have sweat glands, and they dry out easily. They dry out easily. So definitely staying hydrated, drinking your water, but the lip balm to protect your lips from the sun, from sun exposure, and then help to protect them from getting chapped and dry. So yes, thanks for that reminder, sis, about the lip balm. You definitely want to get a good hydrating, moisturizing lip balm. And guess what? We've got that here at Shebrew Royalty for you as well. I'm telling you, we're leaving no stone unturned over here when it comes to taking care of our health. Sister Chin says, I love this topic. I am all about organic skin care nourishment. Think you may need to add a rose water spray. Sis, you've been reading my mind. You're reading my mind. I've been thinking of, I've already got the spray bottles. So I was gonna just keep this under wraps because I've already started toying with some recipes. Let me put it that way. So yes, I was told, I was also given another tip yesterday of something else that I need to add. And so bear with me. You won't believe that I'm a one-woman show over here when it comes to this business. And it's a lot, but it's so much fun. I'm having so much fun creating everything that you've seen thus far. And I really have so much more planned. And just keep me in prayer. But the Most High is just giving me so many ideas. So thank you for speaking on that, because the body spray is something that I've already started working on recipes for. So we don't have to buy elsewhere. Says, praise the Most High. That is the plan. Is to see, I knew it. I know your rose water will be amazing. All praises. Well, my legal name, my middle name is Rosemary. And so I love rosemary as far as the herb, and I make a very delicious citrus rosemary tea. And I love rose petals. I really love roses. And so, yeah. And so my rose water is going to be amazing. Yes, sis. Because I tell you what, if it's not amazing, it won't make it on the shelf. It won't make it. You all will never hear about it if it's not amazing, because I won't put it out there. My products really have to go through a rigorous testing by me. Because if I won't use it, I am definitely not going to sell it. So, and I like amazing things. That's all that I can say. I like things that are amazing. And so if I put it out there, I know it's amazing. Praise the Most High. So my rose water, yes, is going to be amazing, because we have to represent. We have to represent, not ourselves, but when we do things, we are to work as unto the Most High. So I take that seriously. So yes, let's talk about how to hydrate the skin from the inside out. This is a 3-day guide. And this is by Healthline. If you have dry, dehydrated skin, consider following this holistic regimen. At the end of it, your skin should be noticeably more hydrated, but it's important to maintain the routine for maximum benefit. So you don't just start this and when your skin starts looking good, you fall off. Nope. You continue it, because if it works, then you want to keep doing it. If you have dry, red, scaly, or irritated skin, Your moisture barrier may need some good old-fashioned TLC. But moisture barrier damage isn't permanent. The right lifestyle changes may help reverse the damage and restore proper hydration to your skin. And the best part is that you might only need a few days. Doesn't that sound good? It's not like, oh, it's going to take 6 months for your skin to repair. So let's see what it says here on day 1. Sleep and schedule. If you want to jumpstart healing your skin's moisture barrier, try to get enough sleep. Your sleeping hours are when your skin repairs itself and restores its barrier, and getting more and better quality sleep goes a long way toward helping your skin repair its moisture barrier. So sleep is so important. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality shut-eye to help encourage your skin's healing process. You may not be able to change when you have to wake up the next day, but changing when you go to bed, even if it's earlier than you're used to, may help you get enough shut-eye for your skin to repair itself during the night. What you drink. When it comes to repairing your moisture barrier, many people focus on products, but what you put into your body is just as important as what you put on your body. If you want to repair the moisture barrier and replenish skin hydration, you need to give your body what it needs to stay hydrated: water. So that's what we've been talking about: water, water, water. The outermost layer of your skin is 30% water, and focusing on staying hydrated may help offset water loss and increase skin barrier function. So what to do? Consider your pillowcase. To protect your skin, consider swapping out your cotton pillowcase for a softer, less absorbent and abrasive fabric such as silk, bamboo, or satin. Silk fabric may absorb less moisture than cotton, though there is no scientific evidence to back this up. Check your cleanser's labeling. It's important to wash your face every day, but the wrong cleanser could strip your skin of its protective oils and do more harm to your moisture barrier than good. You might need to ditch foaming or antibacterial cleansers, exfoliating washes, or scented products, at least temporarily. Instead, opt for gentle cleansers. Day number 2. Sleeping cycle. Aim to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep to give your skin enough time to properly heal. What to eat? Healthy fats. Salmon and tuna, my faves, are high in healthy fats, which may help strengthen your skin's moisture barrier. If you're vegan or vegetarian, you can still get these nutrients from plant-based sources like flaxseed, which is rich in omega-3s, or pumpkin seed, which are rich in omega-6s. Zinc. To maximize the moisture barrier replenishing benefits of your meals, increase your zinc intake. Zinc may boost collagen production in the skin and speed up the repair process. Foods high in zinc include shellfish, which we don't do, meats, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Collagen. Daily consumption of collagen may benefit joints and skin, though there isn't enough clinical evidence yet to confirm this. So what to do today? What to do today? Let's see. What do we do today? Stock up on the right products. Yesterday, you ditched cleansers that suck the moisture out of your skin. Today, it's time to stock up on skincare products with the ingredients that are going to replenish that moisture. So here are some important ingredients to look for. It says ceramides to help skin and prevent transepidermal water loss. Hyaluronic acid, HA, a humectant that binds moisture and helps slows down the rate of which water evaporates from the skin. We just talked about aloe vera is a humectant. So instead of this HA, I would recommend the aloe vera. Lipids and fatty acids to make up the moisture barrier and hold moisture in, and which you'll need to replenish if you want to repair it. So lipids, or the good fats that we just talked about. Oil up your skin. Even if you don't think you have the right products on hand, which you do if you are shopping at ShebrewRoyalty.com, you will have the right products on hand. Yes, what it says here, even if you don't think you have the right products on hand, you may have just what you need to repair the moisture barrier in your pantry. Try applying coconut oil, sunflower oil, or olive oil, and our products, our body butters have coconut oil. Our body scrub, the melanated sugar and spice body scrub, has olive oil. So I'm telling you, everything that you need is right here, on top of a heavy moisturizer. These kitchen ingredients are also known for their moisturizing properties. If turning to your pantry isn't up your alley, try vitamin E oil instead. And our products, some of our products do have the vitamin E oil in them, such as the lip balm. This nutrient is also highly moisturizing and helps give the oils above their moisturizing properties. So Sister Sierra is here. Shalom, sis. Shalom, beautiful, regal, royal aqua, yourself. And Sister Zion, yes, indeed, Sissy, we must represent. That's correct. That's correct. We are a royal people. We are. So yes, we have to represent in that manner. Yeah, we don't have a choice. You know, we are chosen. We are royal. Yes. So hydrate overnight. If you want to help speed up the moisture barrier repair process, try to hydrate around the clock. And a good way to do that is with a hydrating sleeping mask. So I know, Sister Chin, you're probably going to say, sis, you need to make a mask as well. I say, instead of the hydrating mask, just put some of the body butter on your face before going to bed. I do that. Wash my face is washed and cleaned, and I just put that on my face, and I'm telling you, it is amazing. Plus, I have the satin pillowcase. So yeah, my skin is loving me right now. It is really loving me. It's like, yes, where have you been all my life? And I've been right here. I just needed the right products. And praise the Most High, we now have the right products. So yeah, we talked about the hydrating sleeping mask. Just get the body butter. Just get the body butter. And for a DIY option, mix half a cucumber in a blender with a few tablespoons of aloe vera gel. That sounds good as well, until it reaches a smooth consistency. Then spread a thin layer over your face. Aloe vera is known for its hydrating potential, while cucumber may help soothe dryness or irritation. And then day 3. Your sleeping cycle. Still aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep if your schedule allows. What to eat. For a meal that A, tastes delicious, and B, seriously repairs your moisture barrier, slice up a sweet potato, toss it in olive oil, and roast it in the oven. Pair with a baked salmon and roasted or steamed broccoli and asparagus. That sounds super healthy and delicious. Or try our recipe for sweet potato avocado toast. So there's a recipe on here for their sweet potato avocado toast, and that sounds good as well. Sweet potatoes are rich in vitamin C, which may boost collagen production, while olive oil is full of the essential fatty acids you need to boost your moisture barrier. What should you do today? Try slugging. Slugging is uses an occlusive like petroleum jelly. I personally don't do Vaseline or any of that to seal in moisture. It forms a barrier over your skin and may help prevent transepidermal water loss. Apply an occlusive over clean, damp skin and leave it on overnight for a few hours before washing it off. And then check your stress levels. Stress may impair your skin barrier function and delay the repair process. Try to find ways to keep your stress at a minimum. What this looks like will vary for everyone. And then it goes into how to keep your skin hydrated for the rest of the week. Think of this 3-day fix as a jump start to an improved moisture barrier. While you'll likely see some results by the end of day 3, you'll need to try to keep up the good habits if you want lasting improvement to the skin. Hydrate your skin internally. Focus on hydrating foods such as fruits and vegetables, as we talked about earlier, and drinks, namely water. Though it hasn't been scientifically proven that eating varied, nutritious diet moisturizes the skin from the inside, there are plenty of other reasons to do so. All right, so hydrate your skin externally. Consider following these additional tips to help your skin retain moisture. Limit contact with hot water. Hot water may rob your skin of its moisturizing oils. Lukewarm water is best if you want to preserve your skin barrier. If you want to bathe, consider an oatmeal bath. And we do have colloidal oatmeal in one of our bath soaks. Oatmeal has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that may soothe dry, irritated skin. Carefully consider your skincare products. Gentle is the key word for severely dry skin. Skim ingredients list for alcohol. We have no alcohol, or denaturated alcohol, perfume, fragrances, or dyes. The only fragrances that we use in our products are essential oils, and these are all 100% essential oils, natural. Instead, stock up on products that contain hydrating ingredients. Use a humidifier. The air around you can dry out your skin, especially during the colder months when the air lacks humidity. A humidifier helps add moisture back into the air, which your skin may benefit from. And always remember sunscreen. It talks about a broad spectrum sunscreen. Use a moisturizing mask. And so here's the key takeaways. There's no overnight fix for healthier, more hydrated skin. You may see temporary relief with a moisturizing product, but this may only replace your moisture barrier instead of healing it. While these tips and this 3-day schedule, with these tips and this 3-day schedule, we can help you restore your skin's moisture barrier. But if you want lasting results, you'll need to maintain a consistent, gentle, and hydrating skincare routine for more than 3 days. Consider introducing 1 or 2 new habits at a time, creating a weekly meal plan full of skin-healthy ingredients, and drinking more water to help hydrate from the inside out. And it says Deanna Dabara is a freelance writer who recently made the move from sunny Los Angeles to Portland, Oregon. When she's not obsessing over her dog, waffles, or all things Harry Potter, you can follow her journey on Instagram. So that's a little about the journalist. So there you have it. How to hydrate your skin from the inside out, a 3-day guide. What did you all think about that? Did you learn anything there? So Sister Chin says, exactly, Khan. I'm not sure what the exactly Khan was about, but all praises. We obviously said something that struck a note there. So yeah, what did you all think about that? But like I said, all of the products that you need are basically right here on ShebrewRoyalty.com. So as we embrace the warmth and energy of summer, let's remember this simple wisdom. Hydrate from within and without. Your body, your skin, and your spirit will thank you. And of course, Shebrew Royalty is here to support your self-care with teas, tonics, butters, scrubs, and more. And we're still growing, right? So until next time, sip slowly, glow boldly, and stay beautifully hydrated. Shalom and blessings. And sisters, let's real quick just touch on next week's show. Most High willing, next week's show will be the second in the Summer Wellness series. So we're going to be touching on summer wellness for June. So next week's topic is nourishing the skin and hair from within with summer superfoods. We're going to talk about the superfoods to nourish our skin and hair in the summer. So your skin and hair are mirrors of what's happening inside your body. We talked about the skin being the largest organ of the body. And so whenever anything is going on, whether it be good or bad, your skin will reflect that. So no product, no matter how luxurious, can fully replace the inner nourishment your body and your beauty truly needs. So we're going to delve into tips to help us nourish our hair and skin from within. And that's next week's show. Who's excited about that? Who's excited about next week's show? I am. So sisters, that is it for tonight. That is it for tonight. I really hope that you found the information tonight useful. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and share it with someone who needs this message. Sister Chin says, Shalom, beautiful sis. Great information. Informative show. The water so much. Ayandabar says, all praises to the Most High. I enjoyed it myself. And I'm so glad that you did as well. It was so good to see you. So let's grow this channel so that, this information can reach Hebrews throughout the 4 corners of the earth, and even those that are not Hebrews but are willing to be a part of our community. Because why? We are to let our lights shine so that others can be led to the source of the light. We're not the source, but we are the vessel that the source uses to shed his light, correct? So all praises to the Most High for that. So I love you, and I always appreciate you taking time out of your very busy schedule to have tea or lemonade with me, and also conversation. These conversations are so good. You have a blessed and wonderful rest of your week as well, sis Althea. So I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. know that I'm praying for you. I'm praying for us. So until the Most High brings us back together again, may you prosper and be in excellent health. And remember, true healing begins inwardly before it is expressed outwardly. Sister Chin says, I will be sharing your channel for sure. Thawada says, thank you so much, Thawada. So I am your hostess, Qala Yakachaa, a voice of reasoning and justice. Stay well, stay royal, stay hydrated. And as always, this is Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. Good night, sisters. Shalom. Have a blessed and amazing week. And don't forget to go to ShebrewRoyalty.com and also check out our Shebrew Royalties apparel. All right? Don't forget. And continue to share. Continue to share. The Water Sisters, Ahabatha. Love you all. Have a blessed week. And most high willing, next Sunday, same tea time, same tea channel, we will be here. Shalom.